Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So on the Solana chart, it's all about the question, have we formed a more lasting low here on Tuesday, the 25th of July, in the area where it really needed to turn around in order to protect the current scenario, which can still send us higher. At the moment, I haven't got sufficient evidence to say it has already bottomed. There is just one price level that needs to be broken to the upside where I can say, okay, the likelihood certainly increases and it would help with a more bullish direct breakout count to the upside. So it's very, I would say it's not very clear, but the levels are fairly well defined, I would say. So for me, it's now, as long as we're holding this Tuesday low, which is here at around $22.90, price can move higher, but I need to see something here that I'm going to talk about in a second. If we break below that level now, I think there's a really good chance that we're breaking below that last bullish support level that I indicated over the last week or so, 22.30. So generally the important level to hold is 22.30, but I think below the Tuesday low at 22.90, it will already increase in likelihood that we're breaking 22.30 already as well. Okay, so to really maintain a more bullish perspective short term, it needs to hold 22.90. But for really a follow through to the upside, I need to see something, because if we assume we are already in this move up here, sketched out on this chart, which would be a 5-wave move to the upside, which within a C wave of a larger third wave, which is all part of a diagonal structure, I need to see a price go above 25.70. I've been highlighting that throughout yesterday and said, look, I need to see 5 waves up. At the moment, I only have 3. I need to see 5 waves up to call it a wave 1, the first wave of the C wave. Without those 5 waves, I haven't got any evidence that the C wave has already started. I hope that makes sense. We're always looking for 5 waves up, in this case here, to confirm that the trend has already shifted back to the upside from this local downtrend, this correction, right? Which worked out nicely because it filled in all the waves we wanted. It did this ABC structure and the C wave was pretty full. So we did get the 5 waves. Sometimes I hear people say, oh, you never get that last low. Well, here we got it. And it didn't invalidate the structure. So it's all good. It recovered quickly. But now it's all about, okay, we can really only confirm that a lasting low has been put in place as soon as we get the 5 waves up. Now, at the moment, as you can clearly see, I don't have 5 waves. I only have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and the 5th wave didn't make it above 25.70, so I cannot count 5 waves complete. 5 waves would help with this wave count, and it starts to get harder and harder now for it to get this 5th wave, because it's now weekend, and I mean, you are not going to see too much exciting movement on the weekend. I mean, I need to see 5 up, that's it, right? And it would help with the white count here, the sub-wave count. Then I can look forward to a wave 2 pullback. At the moment, I just don't have the 5 waves to really measure a pullback support area. I mean, as soon as we break below the 24.50 level, I may give you support for the wave 2, because I would have to assume, okay, maybe we have created a so-called truncation. It just didn't for some reason get that last high, but it could still be 5 waves. Or we could indicate, okay, maybe it's moving up in some kind of a diagonal, but it's just not reliable then. I mean, to really have a reliable count, and that's the target and the objective of everybody, to have a good perspective of what's going to happen and the targets to be reached, I need to see 5 waves up. But yeah, if we break below that 24.50 level, the wave 4 low, I think this is not going to happen anymore. And we could still then look at the possibility, can it find a higher low in a potential wave 2? It's just not a reliable wave count then anymore. Yeah, I think all eyes need to be on that 25.70 level and 24.55 to the downside. You could say even there's a small price channel happening here. Small parallel price channel, out of which price ideally breaks to the upside to give us that 5th wave. But I can't count a wave 1 complete until we have those 5 waves. And to be honest, it's starting to get quite messy here. Yeah, and that's really what I'm watching for. There is not much more to talk about. 22.30 is the general bullish support level. We have micro support here at 24.50 and the breakout point at 25.70. But with breakout point, I'm not saying, okay, it will then go and rally to $30 or whatever. I think with that break above that level, we at least have 5 waves up. And we have a potential shift of a downtrend back into an uptrend. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.